Hey everybody, welcome to the Forbidden Psalm adventure. I'm back with The Lost, my sort of 28 inspired AOS Warband, Dark AOS Warband, who is adventuring through the Morkborg universe. And we are going to an Anthanc pool, the pool of the Anthanc. There's a weird turtle monster somewhere deep in this pool that the villagers have enraged, and the Mad Wizard Virprix is sending the Lost to go find it. So we'll show you the table, show you the current state of my Warband, and we'll get this underway. So here are the Lost, ready to get sent on their next adventure. Anthanc the Neither has improved his agility to only -1 now, so he moves 3 inches a turn, which is sweet. Sorry, he actually moves... only -1, so he moves 4 inches a turn now, because his agility, 5 minus agility. Then his strength is still +2, toughness is +3. He's still got weak hands, so he can only carry 1 weapon, but he's got a Morning Star now, which is his new cool hammer mode that he's fighting with, which is cruel and critical dazes people, so they don't activate, which is kind of nice. Risen the Evil Beats, still agility -1. He's a coward with a weak body and weak mind, vacant mind, sorry. So he can't search or do any like scenario actions, and he's cowardly, so -1 morale but +1 agility. Then he's got his crossbow still in his hand axe, medium armor, and a backpack. The fast is only -2 presence now. He's learning to talk or something. +1 agility, +3 strength, and 0 toughness. So he moves 6 inches a turn. He's got some medium armor now, still with his hammer and his Ulfbert sword. Smoothest, brittle bones, an improvised fighter. Agility +2, presence +2. He's got a short sword for agility D6 now, which is nice. And then medium armor and a backpack. And then finally we've got Guerrilla, the Last Fated. His strength is 0 now, so he can actually carry a second scroll. So he's going to take the Eternal Sleep, actually the Invisible Hand scroll, I think is what he'll take. So he's still got his glaive and Ulfbert sword, or glaive and medium armor. The village we've been sent to by Virprix. Virprix tells you of a small village that contained a lake, a small body of water that they took without care or thinking. Eating of its fish, draining of its waters until little remained. However, deep in the lake slumbered the great Anthanc, a hideous beast, part beaver, lizard, and demon, and they awoke and it devoured the villagers. Virprix would like to see if there's truth to this fable and put an end to the beast if it's real. So you have to lure it out of the water and bring it down. And if we slay the Anthanc, Virprix will grant us a relic that he finds inside his hoard, so we have to roll for a random relic. In the center of the board is a 10-inch circle, represents the small lake, so this like drained pool. This contains the Anthanc, who had started the snares under the water. To lure it out, it must be within 1 inch of the water and pass a presence test of DR 12. On a success, it appears within 1 inch of that model and will activate in the next monster phase. In addition, the remains of those Anthanc's victims that have been previously killed litter the lake's edge. We place 2 treasures each around the lake edge, at least 3 inches from another treasure, so I'm only placing 2. Searching treasures might summon the Anthanc. We roll a d6, and on a 4+, it appears and attacks the model searching. And then threats, d4 skeletons are drawn by the sounds the Anthanc make when it appears, and appear in the monster spawn area, which is going to be on lefts and rights. So 1 to 4, 4 to 6. Basically, the villagers he ate wake up and come back to life. Things have gone bad here. Our deployment is 6 inches, I believe, from the board edge. And we get to have 6 turns, try and get this treasure, kill the Anthanc, who's a bad mamma jamma, and potentially the skeletons as well. Oh, it says don't deploy the skeletons. I'm doing it anyway, because I want maximum carnage. 21 hit points, morale 10, bite D10, armor 2. It only moves D6 though, and when attacking, can attack 2 targets instead of 1, both attack back. So both can attack back, so it'll fight 2 of us at a time if it can. Well, Rain, your job is to go get treasure, as is tradition. So you're gonna go over here. The fast will go in the middle. I think he wants to try and summon the Anthanc, as will the man, the legend that is Anthanc the Neither. And we'll stand up here with our Shield of the Faithless, and then send... Well, the dwarf actually will stand up here, because his job is just to shoot. And then we'll send you after the other treasure. Start activating. Rain the Smoothest. He's going to go try and maybe not awaken the Anthanc. He's going to walk over to the treasure. So he finds a treasure rolling on the treasure table. What do we find? A 3. Full of bones! Can be used as a makeshift weapon. Literally the worst thing possible. Does nothing and costs nothing. We had an experience point for it at least. We'll head up with... Oh, sorry, and did it summon the Anthanc? 4+, it attacks Rain the Smoothest. No. We'll send Garand. He'll move 3. Not quite be in range, so he'll just move again. And sit next to it. There'll be skeletons arriving. Then I think we go with Risen, and he's going to actually try and... Oh no, he can't. He can't do any tests. He's vacant-minded. He just sits there like an idiot. Well, I guess we go with Anthanc. He'll walk his 4 now to the edge and do a presence test on 0 to 12 to summon it. Does it arrive? No. Go with the fast. He'll do his 6-inch move, and I guess make his presence -2. Try and search that treasure. 19 will get it. And what do we find? 5 gold. No, that's not terrible. We summon the Anthanc. We sure do, and it's going to attack him. So it arrives, lurching out of the water, and immediately attacks him. I guess technically first we get to go with you, because it arrives. Does it immediately attack or does it attack afterwards? It attacks the monsters in the treasure. All right, so we'll have red be the Anthanc and black be the party, and that's going to be on a 12 for the Anthanc, on a -3, +3 strength though, so on a 12 as well for the fast. Both miss. We take a shot now with our crossbow, so it'll be -3 because it's engaged, and that's going to be presence +2, so it's a 13 to hit. Hits. D6 damage, but it's armor 2. No damage. The crossbows are cruel, so they always do at least 1. So yay, he's down to 20 hit points left. We're chipping away at it. E4 skeletons appear because of the thrashing of the monster. So 4 of them, and we'll just roll 46 and see which sides they show up on. So the first 2 are on the left, the other 2, one's on the right. So 3 appear over here. Just come lurching out of stuff, and then the other 2, or the other one appears over on this side. Monster phase. This guy's going to attack again, so it's just 12 to 12 again, because the man legend that is fast is +3 strength. So they both hit. Actually, that one misses. It's a 12 for the Anthanc, so he gets hit by the Ulfbert sword, which does D8 damage and is crit bleed. Didn't crit though. 6 -2 is 4, so we'll have 16 left. Don't mess with the fast. The guy goes 2d6, goes 8, and charges into Gorand, and immediately fights. Will be the bad guys in all these rolls, so that's going to be 12 for the bad guys, and then -3 because he's strength 0 now, so 15 for Gorand. They both hit, so it'll be, I think, D6 damage for Skeleton. D6 damage. 3 -2 for his armor, so 1 damage. He's got 10 health, so he's down to 9. 9 left. And then back at him. Armor 1, D8 damage for the glaive. 4 goes to 3. They have 6 hit points, so they have 3 left. And this next skeleton is going to go 6. I don't think they quite make it. Oh, no. They'll make it with an inch, for sure. So attacks Rain the smoothest. Is agility +2, so only -1 to this roll, so 13 for the black die and a 12 for the red die. Hits. Damage for a short sword. 4 goes to 3. That guy's got 3 left as well. Next skeleton is going to go 5. He won't make it. I'll just head to here. The remains of the villagers animated. And then the last skeleton is going to go 7. And he might make it. That's going to be 3, 6 to there. And then 1. Not quite. And up right there. Poor Rain. I'm on my skeletons. Okay, well, that was round 1. Things are getting exciting. Let's go to round 2. Wants to go first? I'm feeling like, I mean, it's going to attack both of us, but I'm feeling like we go with Eisenkoosh. He can walk 4 now, so he's just going to go engage. And then he's going to Hulk Smash. He's strength +2. On a 10, it'll hit back at -3, so it's going to be on 15. Both miss. Use my Omen to reroll. I am going to use my Omen to reroll for a 10. Still miss. Fast will go. He's +3. It'll fight back on a 15 again. So yeah, let's just do it. He hits. They both hit, actually. D10 damage on fast. He's D10. He's wearing medium armor, though. Takes 3. So he's got 5 left. Stabbed right in the furs. Use these nice red D12s for the hero wounds, actually, because that makes more sense. So there's 9 still on you. And then he hits as well. So he'll do D8 with his Ulfbert sword. -2 for its armor. So 2 more damage, it goes down to 14. He's going to take a stab. He is strength 0, so it's just on a 12. He's that skeleton. Skeleton's fighting back on a 15. Both miss. Now we'll do Rain first. He's going to attack. Hitting on a +2, so on a 10 to its 15. He'll hit. And then it's D6 damage. He has to roll 4+ to kill this guy with a short sword. Nope, does 2. Down to 1. So you take your shot now with your crossbow. Try and finish this guy up. He's obscured. So +2 -3 for being obscured shooting to combat. So it's -1, so it's a 13. Hits. D6 damage, but cruel. Just does 1. Down to 2. Hits. I mean, you're shooting a skeleton with a bow and arrow. It kind of makes sense. Didn't do a ton of damage. He's got 4 shots left. Everybody having gone. So the Anthanc first is going to attack both these guys, and they can both fight back. So against the Man of Legend, it's Anthanc. He's got a +2, but -3. Actually, he's outnumbering them, so no minuses. So just +2, so on a 10. So 10 to 12. Misses and misses. And then against Fast, also outnumbering, so no modifiers. So it'll be on a 9 to 12. He hits, and he does D8 with his Wolfbird Sword. 1. It is cruel, though, I'm pretty sure. No, just crit bleed, actually. So 1 goes to 0. I use my Omen to do max damage. Do I do my Omen to do max damage? I think I do. We'll use the Devastation Omen to do 8, which goes to 6, but it'll take, because of armor, it'll take him down to 8 hit points left. The Skeleton will attack him, so he'll be hitting back on a 15 with his Glaive. The Skeleton hitting on 12. They both hit. That's D6 damage. So another 1, because he's got medium armor, so he'll go down to 8 left. And then he'll hit it for D8. He needs to do a 3+. He does 1 more point. Can't quite kill this guy. Then this Skeleton attacking. See if he hits. He's at, oh, he's below. Actually, you might have to make a morale. When he takes a critical hit, never mind. So a 12 for the Skeleton. It'll be on a 13 for Rain. Oh, he fumbles, he drops his sword. He doesn't get hit, but he drops his short sword. No! This one comes in, which means we can't actually hurt these guys now because we're using our fists. It'll attack, well, sorry, 2d6. Does it make it? Hey, look, it did. And then it attacks 12. It hits. And then does d6 damage. +1, so 7 damage. -2 is 5. He's got 1 hit point left. No, Rain! And then the other one jumps on him. The villagers are getting all up in his business. 2d6 movement for that other Skeleton. It's gonna go 8. Jump on him as well. It's his sword. Everything's gone horribly wrong. 12 to 15. Nothing. Neither one hits. He survives. Man. Well, that didn't go great. Turn 3. We're halfway through. We've almost killed the Anthanc, but the Skeletons are murdering us. Now, I think first things first, you just run away. So you need to make an agility test because you're at 1 hit point. And your sword is behind you. So you're gonna fail. And then fumble, and we're going to use our Omen to make that an auto success and move 2 inches away. So we've used the auto success one now. We've used Devastation reroll and auto success. And then your second one, you're just going to move again and be like, no thank you. I don't want to die. Wicked fast. Then you're going to take a shot at that 1 wound left Skeleton. +2, so a 10 is your third shot. You hit. Sorry, so you've got 4, 3 left, 2 left now. Damage 2+, we'll kill it. We do! So we managed to kill him. You guys need to start beat up this evil lizard. So for the fast, he's +3 with his Wolfbird Sword. So he's hitting on 9 against 15 fighting back. Oh, but he drops his sword! No, he still got his hammer at least. It doesn't get hit though. And then for Anthanc, he's hitting on a 10 to a 15. They both hit. So Anthanc takes D10 damage. 2, but he's armor 2, so he's okay. And then he'll do back with his Morning Star, D8 damage, -2 for its armor. 3, so only 1, down to 7 left. And then I guess we go with Gorand, and he'll do his Glaive on a 12, 15 fighting back for that Skeleton. And he drops his Glaive! No, and the Skeleton hits him for the D6 damage. Everyone's dropping their weapons. 3 goes to 1, down to 7. He's unarmed. Skeletons are murdering us. Well, I guess they fight back now. 12. He's unarmed, though, which means he does 1 damage. So he can't actually kill this guy anymore without picking up his sword. The Skeleton misses. He misses as well, because he's using his strength of 0, and he needed a 15. So nobody hits. Nothing attacks. It'll be... Again, a 9 for, he's using his hammer now because he's dropped his sword for the fast. A 9 for the fast, and then a 12 for the Anthanc. They both miss. And then it'll be a 12, 10, and then 12. They both, actually, he gets hit again. D10 damage on Anthanc. Takes 7. Oh no, he's got 13, he's got 6 left. Damn, everybody's so beat up. And coming towards the dwarf, first Skeleton only goes 3. He surprised the elf left. And the other one, actually towards Anthanc, goes 9. Sure, runs over. He'll attack. Anthanc fighting back. Anthanc is outnumbered. Actually, no, they don't counter each other. They're not the same type of model. So it's just -3. He doesn't have a friendly friend, so -3 +2, -1. So 13 for Anthanc, and then a 12 for the Skeleton. Both miss. Going horribly wrong. Turn 4. Oh my god. I guess we'll start with Grant. He's gonna break off. He can't even kill this guy with his bare hands. So he's agility -2, so he's rolled 14. Ugh, he fails. He'll try again with a second one. He does. He makes it. He breaks off 2. But he can't, doesn't actually pick something up now. Or his glaive, rather. You're going to take a shot over here. 1 shot left when this is all said and done. And it's going to be on a 12 with presence +2 means a 10. So a 10 to hit into that skeleton. Misses. Nothing we can do about that. So, Rain, I think you need to just go save the day. You're going to jump on him and try not to die. We'll fight you back. But it'll be on a 15, and you'll be hitting on a 12 goes to 10 with your short sword. You crank it, d6 damage. You can't kill him in 1 hit, but you can do a bunch of damage. Do 2. So that guy's got 4 left. Fast, you're going to attack this guy with your hammer now. Hitting on a 9 to a 15 back. Oh, you both hit. D10 damage on fast. No! 4 goes to 2. He's got 3 left. But then the hammer hits for d6 damage. And does 1 down to 6. Oh, this thing is refusing to die. It's up to you. Eisenkouche, gotta hit him. You're on +2, so on a 10 to its 15 back. Hitting the Anthanc. You crit! It misses its activation, and you do d6 damage with your hammer. 5, it's gonna be 3 damage. It's down to 3 left. And it won't activate this turn because it's dazed. You just smack him in the head with your hammer. Everybody having gone, so... yeah, we're in trouble in a bunch of places. We'll start with his daze comes off. He'll activate, and on a 1 to 3, he'll fight the elf. 4 to 6, Eisenkouche. He fights the elf. The elf will be -3. Sorry, he's outnumbering him, so the elf will be at +2. So 12 goes to 10, and then 12 for the acting model. Oh, he gets hit again. Take him out. On a 1 or 2, he'll live though. He's good. His medium armor soaks it up. But then this guy comes charging in. 6. I mean, even on Snake Eyes, he'll attack him. And then it's going to be a 12 for the skeleton. And then fighting back, that skeleton's not outnumbered. So it's going to be on a 15, goes to a 13. Misses and gets hit again. 1 or 2, Rain sticks it. Armor, no, takes 2. And he's downed. We'll just automatically jump on Grand. Attack on a 12. Hit. And then get hit back, but the armor will soak up the fists and do no damage. And then he'll take d6 -2, 1 more damage, so he goes to 6 left. Off their swords, this is terrible. Oh, it's turn 5, and we're starting to run out of Warband members with this fight with the giant monster. So we have to try and finish it off. So Fast, I think you're going to go first. You're hitting on a 9 versus the 15 to hit back with your hammer. You hit, and it fumbles, doesn't do anything. Your hammer wasn't a crit, though, so it doesn't get dazed again, and it's d6 damage. If you roll a 5, 6, you kill it. 3, it's just 1. Down to 2, you can hit it back as well. 15 to your 10. And you miss, but you get hit. d6 damage. He's only got 6 left. 6, he's downed. Oh no, I think neither's down. Well, then, you're going to break off on a 14 and fail. Try again. And fail. So you're stuck in melee, which means you can't heal anybody. And you're going to fire your last crossbow bolt into, I guess, the skeleton with 1 hit point left. It's 3 because it's engaged, but +2, so -1, so you get 13 overall. You missed. Last shot. So, and that was, he hasn't moved yet. So, new round. You'll attack again. So, or it's not new round, a monster round, rather. So, the skeleton attacking Grand. Grand hits and he misses, but doesn't do any damage because he only got his fists. This guy's going to attack Fast. Fast is on a 9. Fast hits again with the hammer. Fast is not fooling around. Does he kill him? 1 more damage. Armor 2. It's got 1 left. Oh, Fast, you're so close. And then this skeleton's going to go into the dwarf, going up to 6. Attacks him. His hand axe, which is strength, so -1 to this, so he's going to need to fight back at -4. So 16 to hit. He misses, but he gets hit. d6 damage into the dwarf. 4. So that's going to be 2 damage. He'll take down to 7 left. Other one, also attacking, going 10. He'll be on a 12. The dwarf fighting back at -4 again on a 16. They both hit. Damage on the dwarf, -2 for his armor. He'll take 1 and go to 6. but then get hit back, or he'll hit back for d6 and do down to 4, goes to 2 left. And it's getting super sporty. This is it, final turn, 6. We just have to live. Well, I think we have, how do we do this? Well, fast go first. You got to kill this guy. 9, it's hitting you back. It's not outnumbered anymore. So it's hitting you back at, or no, you'd be hitting it back at -3. It's hitting you back at -3, so it's outnumbered. It's on a 15. You both miss. Oh man, try and break off on a 14. You fail and it gets to attack you immediately. Oh no! It misses and you fumble and drop your hands, I guess, because you can't drop your weapon again. And then try and break off one more time. Your second move action. Still fail and it attacks you again. The skeleton is all over you. It misses, but you hit it and don't do any damage because you are only doing 1 damage with your fist. Dwarf, try and kill this guy. You're at strength -1, so you're on a 13 to its 12. You hit though, because it was outnumbering you. And it's d6 damage with your hand axe. Can you kill it? 3+. You do! This is it. +3, -3. You're both on 12s now. Can you kill this thing? Yeah, you both hit. Well, do you die, first of all? D10 damage with your medium armor. 3 -2 is 1. You've got 2 hit points left. And then you need to roll a 3+ to kill this guy. d6 damage with your hammer. Yeah, barely. Smack. You kill it in the final round. Or punish this guy. 12 to fighting back on 15s for the skeleton. Oh, you crank it, but he hits you too. Okay, so he absorbs it and doesn't take any because he's wearing medium armor. And then hitting back. 5 -1 is 4. He kills it. Just want your weapon back, so just break off on a 14. Try again. Ha! Nope, you don't. You're going to lose your glaive. Use our omen to have you automatically pass your injury test off the board and not have to make one, because I don't want you to die. The guy fights us one last time. 12 to a lot. We hit, but we do 1 damage and don't kill it because we only have fists and it's armor 1. Game. All right. Wow. We got to make some naughty rolls this time. Luckily, Rain the smoothest was able to use our omen to leave. We got to make a death save. So it's a DR6 toughness test. Luckily, we're toughness +3, which is why I figured of all of them, Eisenkush is the one that can soak this the best. 1 to 3, I'm dead. 11, we're okay. We managed to make it off the board. Injury roll now, so it's a D8 to see what happens. We got beat up by that thing. 7? Eye. Max range for all attacks and abilities is 3 inches. Just make him look cool. He's like Cable now. He's got like 1 eye. It's all like white and milky. You still have to make an injury roll though. And get scarred up. 6 is a limb. Can only use 1-handed weapons and has 1 less equipment slot. Hand got all smashed up because you lost your sword. Maybe that's how you lost your sword. You got hit in the hand. Relic out of this is our reward. But on top of that, we got 10 gold, which puts us at 21. And then experience. We killed 3 monsters, 4 monsters. We collected 2 treasures, so that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 because we survived, 8 and 9 for the 2 past death saves, and then that's it. We're just going to spend 5 to immediately remove his smashed hand, so we don't have to have it. So we're just going to get rid of that injury, and he's not missing a limb anymore, because you can buy off the injuries. 21 gold in the bank and 4 party XP, but let's see what we got for relics. This is going to be cool. So it's a D10. This Virprix reward us with for killing that evil monster in the lake. A number 5 relic, which is Clawed Gauntlets, where it cannot be disarmed. Some folks keep dropping their weapons. I feel like we lost our glaive and our Oathbird sword when this was all said and done. Luckily, we have an Oathbird sword in the bank to give back to Fast, but we need to buy a glaive. Fast, I feel like you earned spiked gauntlets and would have spiked gauntlets because you literally have like bracers that are spiked. So we're gonna give you those. You can't lose your weapons again. Give your Oathbird sword out of the stash. And let's see what the merchant, what are you buying today? So 3 weapons. Say a glaive. That'd be sweet. 19. I think that's actually a glaive. 18, 19. Great axe and glaive. Ooh, great axe and glaive. Great axe is cool. 14, which is a makeshift 2-handed weapon, so that's free. I don't really care about that. But we'll put it in the stash, because why not? And then we can buy a great axe and a glaive. Then we also got a D6 random item and a D10 piece of armor. So 4, and then D10 for the piece of armor. D5 actually is 3. So we found a heavy armor, which is cool, for 20 gold, which would cost 19, would be everything we have. And then 4 is a backpack, which I'm not going to bother buying because everybody has one already. So really it's, do we want to buy the glaive? We have to, so that's going to cost us 7. And I think we do buy the great axe for 9, so 16. Because we're going to go buy arrows for you. We have 4 in the bank. So 4 in the bank, your arrows resupplied, we got a great axe. Your glaive's back, so we can re-equip Grand. And then, who do we want to give the great axe to? We can't use it because it was weak hands. And we could, I guess, give it to you, but it uses strength. Keep it in our stash for now, and then maybe somebody comes along we want to give it to. Do we get caught going to the merchant? We don't. We're okay. Just to clear out the scourge of this village and send all but one of them back to their graves, basically, in peace. So good job, Lost. Virprix rewards us with that mighty relic of the gauntlets, which means we can't be disarmed now. So we go at the end of the adventure, earning some injuries, of course. Now we've got a missing one eye Eisenkush, who's unable to see further than 3 inches away for any of his abilities or effects. And we almost lost a hand on poor Rain the Smoothest, but we managed to spend some experience to buy it back. I guess we got him like a Ash from Army of Darkness robot hand or something like that. It just grew back. And we defeated the Anthanc and released the cursed villagers from their torment. Rewarded with a relic. Got some cool spiked gauntlets, which are perfect for Fast, and Fast managing to seal the deal and kill that monster at the last turn of the 11th hour. It was a cool scenario. I like the big boss fight stuff. So anyway, we'll see you for more Forbidden Psalm in the future. Till then, I'm Ash. Have a gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below to get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.